Hello friends, hello students, welcome to my channel. This is Ashok Sadavare. So, in this session 1 part 2, we are going to discuss typecasting, boxing and unboxing terms with their suitable example. Now see, what is a typecasting? So typecasting is the process of converting one type to another type. So some points or some situation we need to convert one type variable to another type variable for the further processing. So this is typecasting. So there are some methods of typecasting. There are two methods for typecasting. One is implicit typecasting and second is a explicit typecasting. Now see the implicit typecasting. So implicit typecasting is under the control of CLR. So CLR means Common Language Runtime. So this is the under control of CLR only. The implicit typecasting is performed when assigning lower size type variable to higher size type variable. So this implicit typecasting is done automatically under the control of CLR. So there is no need to change the type or typecast explicitly here. Now see the example of explicit typecasting. This is the example of implicit typecasting. So here B is a variable of byte type. So its size is 1 byte and N is a variable of type int. So size of the integer data type in C# is 4 bytes. So here I am going to assign value of B to the variable N. So B is a byte type having size 1 byte and the N is integer type having size 4 bytes. So here the implicit typecasting takes place because we are assigning byte type variable to integer type variable. So byte type variable having size 1 byte and integer type variable having size 4 bytes. So we are going to assign small size variable to large size type variable. So here implicit typecasting is occurs. And now see the output of this program. So here value of byte type variable, that is N, is 10 and the value of integer type of variable, that is B, is 10. So this is called implicit typecasting. There is no need of explicit typecasting. So this implicit typecasting is controlled by the CLR, that is Common Language Runtime only. So next see the typecasting type method is explicit typecasting. So explicit typecasting is under the control of programmer itself or developer itself. That is, programmer should specify the type in which the variable should be converted here. It is performed by programmer when assigning higher size type variable to lower size type variable. When you assign higher type size variable to the lower type size of variable. So here explicit typecasting is required. So see the methods of explicit typecasting. The first one is in C++ style. Second one is using convert class. So in .NET, the convert class is provided, that is foundation class library is there. So there is a convert class. You can, using this class, you can convert one type to the another type, that is typecasting. And third one is parsing. So let's see converting, that is typecasting using C++ type. Int n is equal to plus 200. Next, I take variable, that is byte type. I am going to assign variable n of type integer to the variable of type byte. So I am going to assign n value to the b variable. So value of n will be assigned to the b. So here n is an integer type and b is a byte type. So how many bytes are required for the integer type? That is 4 bytes, and b is a byte type. It requires 1 byte. So I am going to assign large size type variable to the small size variable. Okay. It requires explicit typecasting. Okay. So let's check whether the program is executed or not properly. So here there is a built error. Check the error. Cannot implicit conversion type into byte and explicit conversion exists. So here explicit conversion is required. So in this example we are seeing typecasting method, that is a C++ style method. So here the value of n is converted into the byte type. So I write here byte, means value of n is converting into the byte and then assigned to the b variable of type byte. Check this. Will execute. Okay. So this is the example of typecasting using C++ type. So next method is using convert class. So convert is a predefined class and it has set of methods for typecasting. Let's see example of convert class. Let's take next same example. I use the convert class here. Convert the class dot, and it has a lot of methods. That is, start with the 2. Okay. So here are required 2 byte method because the value of n is going to convert into the byte type. So I use the which method? 2 byte method. So there are so many methods starting with 2. That is 2 byte, 2 char, 2 date time, 2 decimal, 2 double, 2 int 16. So 2 int 16 means what? Short data type. 2 int 32 means int data type, and 2 int 64 means long data type. Remember this point. Here I use 2 byte method to convert n value of n to the byte type. Let's see. Value of int type, that is n is 200, value of byte type 1. Okay. So this is the example of typecasting by using method convert class. That is converting method. The converting method means using convert class. This method is a parsing method. You can use the parse method for converting or for typecasting. So parse method of predefined data type. Parse is the method of predefined data type. It converts the string representation of number to its numeric type. Means if a string contains the number or numeric value, that string will be converted to the specific numeric type. That is the use of parse method. Okay. Now let's see example of this parse method. Suppose this is a string, n is a string containing 200, that is 200 character. That string contains number, that is 200 is the number. Okay. So I am going to convert this string containing the number into the specific type, suppose short type. So I want to convert this string containing the number into the short data type. Okay. So you cannot directly assign to the value of n to the s. Let's see, s is equal to n. S is equal to n. It gives an error here. Let's run. No. So cannot implicit convert type string to short. Here it converts to, it does not convert or it does not assign the value of n to the s because n is a string type and s is a short type. So it cannot be converted. Okay, that's why you need explicit typecasting here. So how to typecast? Using the parse method. So parse, that is here int, I am using int 16. So int 16 means this is a predefined structure for the 16-bit integer, that is short data type. Okay. So int 16 for short data type, int 32 for integer data type, and int 64 for long data type. So here I use int 16 dot, there is a method parse. Okay. So there is another method equals, then parse equal, reference equal, and there is a two properties, that is max value and min value. We'll see this max value and min value later. Let's see how to use parse method. So parse int 16 dot parse in bracket, how to specify the string. The string is 200. Okay. Now the string containing the number converted into the short data type number. Let's see. Okay. This program. Value of string type is 200. Value of short type is yes. The string is converted into the number, but the restriction is that the string must contain a numeric value. This is the example of typecasting. So here I use three methods of typecasting. First one is a C++ type. Second is a using convert class, and third one is using parsing. That is using parse method of the specific structure type. The next point is boxing and unboxing. So what is boxing? So boxing is a process of converting value type, it means integer, character, float, etc., to the reference type, means object. So you can convert value type to object type or reference type. That is called process is called boxing process. Let's say example. Suppose here n is a variable of type integer having value 5, and here obj is an object of type object. So here object is a topmost base class of all data types. So here I use object. So I'm going to assign value of n to this obj, that is object type variable. So here boxing process is performed. When you assign value type, n is a value type variable. When value type variable is assigned to the object type, the process is called as boxing process. So let's see how it process is done. So here I write n, integer n is equal to 5. So this memory is allocated in the stack section. And next is the obj of type object. This will also allocated in the stack section. By default, this object does not refer any memory or any object or any box. You can say box of the instead of memory. So this is the initially null. So if I assign n variable to the object of type object, then it will create the box inside the heap section of the memory. Okay, the box is created inside the heap section of the memory, and then the box or that memory is referred by this object. Okay, so this object is referred to this memory, particular memory. Okay, and then value of n is copied into that box, into that memory. Okay, so this object is referred to this memory having value 5. Okay. The next process is called unboxing process. What is unboxing? So unboxing is opposite process of the boxing process. So unboxing is a process of converting a reference type, that is object type, to the value type. When you assign value type, when you assign reference type to the value type, then it is the known as unboxing process. Let's say example of this unboxing process. So here n is equal to 5 and object obj and declare here. Then obj equal to n. Here boxing process is performed. Next, here int m is a variable of integer type. Now I am going to assign object, that is reference type object, to the value type. Okay. So here unboxing process is performed. So here I am going to convert this object to integer type. So this is the typecasting. Okay. So in unboxing process you have to typecast, because obj is the object type, that is reference type, and m is an integer type. Let's see. Here n is a variable of integer type having value 5. It is allocated in the stack section. Then obj is an object type. It is also allocated in the stack section. By default obj is a null because it does not refer any memory, any box. Okay. Then n is assigned to the obj. If boxing is process performed. M is a variable. It is also allocated in the stack section. Now here assigning obj to the m, that is unboxing process. Let's see. When you assign obj to the m variable, object type variable to the value type variable, it creates the box inside the heap section, and the obj is referred to that memory, to that box. Okay. Then when you assign n to the obj, there is a boxing process. The copy of n, value of n, is copied into that box. The box value, that memory value is 5, and obj is referred to that memory. Okay. The next, when you are going to assign obj to the object type variable to the value type variable, then there is the unboxing process. Means the copy of the value of box, that is memory, is copied into that m variable. That is called unboxing process. Let's see this example. So here I write n int n is equal to suppose 10. Then object obj, by default it is null. Right here null value. Next, I require another variable m for unboxing process. Now assign obj is equal to m. So n is assigned to the obj. So here value type is assigned to the object type, that is a reference type. So here boxing process is done. And next, then assign object type, that is a reference type variable, to value type variable, then it is called unboxing process. It's called unboxing process. So here the required typecasting. So m is with which type? Integer type. Convert it into the integer type. Extend the values. Console dot pipeline. Here yes and next display the value of obj age. Next, display the value of output. Value of n is 10, value of obj is 10, value of m is 10. Okay. Suppose I change the value of n to 200. Let's check what will happen. Right here, so display top right line. So, changing value. So here I change the value of n. Let's see what will happen of the values of n, obj and m. So before changing the value of n is 10, obj is 10, m is 10. After changing the value of n, n is 200, obj 10 and m is 10. So there is no effect on object obj and m variable because obj having its own memory and that memory is referred by obj. So there is no effect on the obj. Okay. So thank you very much for watching this channel. I hope that this lecture will be benefit for you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Please subscribe my channel, like it and share it. Thank you very much.